Hello everybody, this is part 2 in my Scaffold-ETH series. We are going to make a very simple smart contract and deploy that using Scaffold-ETH. So from last time, I already have our front end running, I have our chain running, and I had already deployed this built-in contract that comes with Scaffold-ETH, the greeter contract, and we can see that right here. And this is what we want, but we want this for our own smart contract. So today I'm not trying to do anything related to Solidity. So we're just going to use a super simple storage contract. You might have seen this in tutorials. If you open up the project in your IDE, you'll be greeted with something like this. We have Next.js is our front end, and then hardhat, this is for all our contracts. This is the contract, like I said, that's built into it. And when we run the deploy command, this is the script that is running. Again, all of this, I haven't touched any code yet. All of this is built in. This is what you get when you clone the repository. So we are going to go, again, packages, hardhat, into our contracts tab. And we are going to create a new file called storage.sol. And I already copy pasted this. Boom. Again, if you've been doing tutorials before, you might have seen this. All this does is store a variable, and we have a function to set that variable, and then a function to get that variable. I don't even think this is necessary anymore. I think you can just read the state variables directly, but whatever, we'll just keep that for now. And then again, this is the standard deploy. This 99, don't touch this, like they say, unless you know what you're doing. And I just touched it. But so what I usually do is I just create a new file and I just call it O1 deploy whatever the name of my contract is, storage, and then this is a TypeScript. So .TypeScript or .ts, and for now you can literally just take all this, copy, and then paste that in here. Now we just need to change a few things. So you don't really need to change these, but I like to, so just call it deploy storage. Then down here, deploy storage and deploy storage. Dot tags. This is isn't really important for right now. This is more if you want tags to deploy just one contract instead of all the scripts running. Don't need to worry about that for now. But then the big thing is right here. This is our function that we need to worry about. Right now, it's going to check whatever this string is, and it's going to match it in our artifacts, which is what is made when you compile your smart contract. So we want to change that to storage. Now, this would be good to go, except we have this args. So the original contract that comes with it takes an argument in the constructor. It's an ownable contract, so it sets the owner when you deploy the contract. We don't have anything like that in ours, so we are just going to go ahead and get rid of that. And this other stuff's fine. You don't really need to mess with that. This we do not need anymore. This is getting the old contract. We don't need that. That in a future video, I'll show you how you can interact with the contract. Like maybe you want to transfer ownership right off the bat. You can do that here in this script. But for now, this should be good. This should be all we need. It's that simple to then go ahead and run yarn deploy again. And it's going to run both of those scripts, boom, boom, boom. And there we go, deploying storage at this address. And if we go to our front end, we can now see, oh, boom, there's no read methods. Oh, it just automatically gets the, yeah, right there. But there we go, there's our smart contract, and we can go ahead and interact with this already. So if we want to set our variable, let's say 3, send. I don't have enough funds, I need some funds. So we can go ahead and just grab funds from this faucet. I have 1 ETH. Go ahead and send. Now, yeah, it takes a tiny amount of gas. And then, boom, we can see right there our variable is now 3. Or we can change it to 12, whatever. And there we go. So again, it's our super simple contract that doesn't really do anything. But I just wanted to demonstrate how Scaffold-ETH, super easy. You can go in here. Now you have all these things. So what can I do just to make this a little more interesting? Why don't we make this payable? So let's go back to our smart contract, storage.sol, set, or public rather, payable. And I think that should be all we need. Just make that payable. Go ahead and deploy this again, maybe do a reset just in case. So reset, it's going to check if there's any changes in the contract, so it should have caught that anyways. But if you deploy with this reset, it'll force redeploy everything, which can be handy. But boom, there we go. And now we have this payable value. You see how it automatically updates this UI. This is my point. This is what I really want to get across in this video. Is this debug contracts thing is just incredible. How right out of the box you have a UI for you to now interact with your smart contract. So I can set this variable to 25, and then if I want, I can add some ETH to this. I'm gonna need more ETH though. And we're gonna change it to 32, and we're gonna send 1 ETH along with it, and we should see now the balance of this contract. Boom, 1 ETH. So that is very quickly just how you can deploy your own smart contracts right out of the box with Scaffold-ETH, super easy, and then start interacting with this UI right here. So we will continue to dive down Scaffold-ETH because we're just scratching the surface. So there's a lot of really cool stuff to come. I hope to see you guys soon. And thank you very much for your time. See ya.